You're not going to believe this. Guinness World Records have just received a claim for an LED light display that apparently has 7 million LEDs.
It's a disaster. What are we going to do? We can't go ahead without a record.
In 2013, David Richards won the Guinness World Record for the most Christmas lights on a house. In 2014, David is going bigger, attempting the Guinness World Record for the biggest light display of all time. But it's not as simple as just moving across town. Being in a public space changes the whole game.
Dealing with project management in construction is something I've never been involved in before.
And it's all for a good cause. David puts on the Christmas Light Show to raise funds for the charity organisation SIDS and Kids ACT. Natalie McConaughey is the CEO.
So this event is a world record attempt, and it's going to raise the profile of SIDS and Kids so that we can deliver safe sleeping education and also support bereaved families when they lose a child.
SIDS and Kids helped my family out at a time when we really needed the help.
Christmas lights don't grow on trees, so to source enough lights to win the world record, David will have to travel to Guangzhou, China, where his supplier Tony has an LED factory.
Tony,
Hi.
David,
Hi,
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
They'll all be the same, so that's great. And the green's bright too, that's really bright.
After a successful trip to China, David has been able to co-opt a team of helpers to take on the mammoth task at hand. Hundreds of volunteers, thousands of hours, hundreds of thousands of dollars, over 1 million lights. But is it all for nothing?
So we've just had a meeting with the government, and apparently we've got to have Australian standard LEDs. If we can't put the lights up that we've got, it just can't go ahead. What am I going to tell everybody?
To help David solve these problems, many local businesses have come to the party and are pitching in, but not everyone is on board.
We got this, what looks like garbage bags around the lighting, and that's what spoils the whole thing. We are going to make sure that they're not here.
My biggest gripe, we were not consulted, and these lights has affected us.
This is the plan. So we've got 2 tunnels, and this tunnel here is the tunnel that's outside your restaurant, so you're about here.
No, that's not what I agreed at all.
That's a real problem.
That's like, $2,000 a night in revenue I'll lose if you move that.
But David and his team are uncompromising, and their goodwill builds in momentum. And they manage to overcome the many obstacles and find a way to bag a Guinness World Record.
So the record broken tonight is the largest image made of LED lights. The new record stands at 1,194,380 lights,
which captures the imagination of the world's media and brings the event much-needed publicity, which in turn brings visitors and their vital donations. David and his team have done it, and they managed to raise over $300,000 for SIDS and Kids ACT and made international headlines in the process. And he even made a few friends along the way.